Hey guys, it's TJ Sykes. I help men and women live beautiful with self care on steroids. And what I wanted to talk about today was stress during the holidays, how to avoid stress during the holidays. Ironically, I stumbled upon this article, and it is a report in the Journal of American Heart Association. And the research suggests that the spike in heart related deaths is due to the stress from the holidays. And this could come from, the food, with like we during the year in theory, we are doing what we're supposed to do and eating properly. But during the holiday season, you have all that delicious food. I mean, come on, you got the turkey and the ribs and the corned beef, whatever, just got all this feasting going on during the last portion of the holidays, plus the libations, like all those delicious cocktails and the champagnes, and we're toasting in the new year and all that. But also, they suggest that the change in environment when, say, for example, going to visit relatives or even relatives coming to visit you could cause stress. And it's not just the holidays, really. When you think about like big events and you say you're planning this big extravaganza and the stress that comes with that when it's supposed to be really fun, but you want all of the ducks in a row and the plans and arrangements to go on, smoothly, it could cause problems, with stress. So now, as far as the food and the libations go, I recommend, people are going to eat, they're going to enjoy. So, but what I recommend is that you find a balance. So, for example, maybe in the mornings you have your smoothies. You eat your fruit and your vegetables. You make sure you're getting in all of the good nourishment, your herbs. If you drink herbal teas, drink your herbal teas, drink your water, for crying out loud. Eat an apple a day. And who knows, maybe by the time you get to the other stuff, you won't have as much room to ingest as many of the bad things. Not saying to just eliminate them altogether, but definitely find a balance. I mean, trust me, I know, my friend, how that could be. And then what really struck me with the article is something that I've been talking to people for quite a while about: the relatives going to visit. Here in the north, it is cold, and it's great to go visit family members and you want to be with your loved ones and everything. But by the same token, some people just want to be home and they want to be with their children, their immediate family, their spouses. They want to stay in their PJs and, have Thanksgiving dinner, play games, watch the parade. But no, they're getting dressed so that they can go and, drive a mile, not a mile, but 100 miles. And even if it's a mile, when it's snowing, you just don't want to do it, And then after you eat dinner, after you've gotten to your destination and you've eaten dinner, then the thought of now coming back home, it's dark, it's snowy, it's cold, and you would rather just have that quiet time playing games with your children and your spouse. What I always recommend is set the expectation, okay? For example, you've already made plans, so you know that you're going to the family members is set. Set the expectation up for, hey, you know what? We have a good idea. We're going to, stay home next year. We're just going to have a quiet Thanksgiving in, blah, blah, blah. Just share with them. They'll probably understand that you don't want to travel through the snow. And if they don't understand, there's not anything you can do about it. I mean, it's all about self-care. You want to have self-care. Because I tell you, as long as you continue to do it, people will think you're okay with it. They don't think anything of it. They know that they're home and everybody's coming to them. And they're fine, So that's a suggestion that I always make. And I think it's okay to do that every once in a while. In fact, I would even add to it. And I would say, hey, how about we all get together in January after the new year, not on New Year's Eve or January the 1st, but sometime in January or even before Valentine's Day, the family gets together and they celebrate the new year. That is just a new tradition that you've created. And it's not, dark and, well, Thanksgiving usually it kind of gets dark after you eat and all that other stuff, but it's not snowy. You want to do it on a clear day. I shouldn't say it isn't, because January it does snow. But you get my meaning. There's no pressure surrounding a specific event or holiday. You pick the day, you make the plan, and people still want to be celebrating. It's something to look forward to after the rush of the holiday is over. Family members coming over. You are the person hosting the family members coming over. You're doing all the cleaning up beforehand. You are doing the cooking of the meats and the desserts. You're asking people to bring a dish. They bring a dish. Some of them squawk at it. You're not asking a lot, but somebody might squawk at it. They bring the dish, and then when the meal is over, the men go to watch football. I don't know what the women do, but the bottom line, the host is left with the cleanup. And what I have to say to that, delegate some responsibilities. As the host, you can delegate. It is the holiday for you just like it's the holiday for everyone else, and you should not be stuck somewhere in the kitchen cleaning. If you don't like paper plates for Thanksgiving, as far as I'm concerned, people, you do what you want to do to have a joyous occasion. The type of plate you use, who cares? Except when it comes time to clean. If no one is willing to help you clean, then no one should have anything to say about paper plates. And if they do, so what? Who cares? Okay? If you decide, okay, I don't want to use paper plates, that's just no. It's a holiday and I want to use my best wear. Oh, great. Delegate some responsibilities. If everyone, cleaned 3 dishes, that's a help. If you had everyone cleaning 3 dishes and had the children sweeping the floor, that's a help. That way you can also enjoy the holiday too. You need to start teaching people how to treat you, and people, make people understand what the boundaries are, and that's perfectly fine. And most people tend to understand. Now, my personal favorite in this group is the one relative. We all have one, at least one. Some of us have 2 and 3 relatives who come over and they spew all this negative energy on the situation. What I have to say to you, if you are that person, stop doing it. Stop doing it. There's absolutely no reason for you to be negative and bring the nastiness in on Thanksgiving and causing chaos. It's disrespectful. And if you were my relative, 100%, you would not be welcome here. I'm just saying. You didn't ask, but I'm telling you, that's what I do. And so what I would recommend to the host or whoever is you set that expectation up. Again, if this person continues to come over and they bring the nonsense into your home and you haven't done anything about it, then it is all on you. It is up to you to ensure that you enjoy the people that come to your home. And this isn't for everyone, but there's this running joke that's been running for years about the relatives and, look, you make the choices. You get to pick and choose who comes into your space. And the negativity is just don't allow it, because negativity and fear grows like a wildfire. People love it. It is as if it's giving them life or something. Don't do it, because you want your vibe to be high. As long as your vibe is high and you continue with the positive frequency, that is what you're going to continue to have in your space. And my friend, you just really need to insist upon it being the host. And that's really all I have to say, except my birthday is coming up. I am in a giving mood. If you haven't already done so, you do have a little time left to enter the birthday giveaway. So click the link below. Until the next time, live simply and be kind.